The graphics have just gotten so much better. Now we have staging, teeth are moving simultaneously, which is fantastic. So you're really getting a replication of how the teeth are moving if you were to treat them with braces. So they're moving biomechanically correctly, but also biologically correctly as well. It's amazing, the Studio Pro 4.0, because now you can click on a tooth, you can manipulate the tooth in all three planes of space. Actually, when you toggle or move the tooth, there's a bar that shows you how much movement's occurring. So it's fantastic that. There's heat mapping, so you can see if you want to produce heavier contacts in the posterior, lighter contacts in the anterior on a deep bite correction, or vice versa. You can see that. You also have a bolt analysis that you can measure if there's a two-size discrepancy, which I love, because if you have small laterals, you want to make sure that the technician realizes to leave space so you can get those teeth built up. Or if you want to, get the ideal overbite and overjet, you may have to do some IPR on the lower arch. So, you're able to do that. You're able to measure also the arch length and the arch width, which is fantastic. And you can also measure the overjet and overbite. There's a feature that allows you to do that as well. Obviously, you can superimpose. You can see where the case started, where it's going. I think that's been one of the biggest things, is that everybody's on the same page now with the 4.0 software. So we are getting, I think our turnaround times now, from the time when we've accepted the case, we're getting them back in about 2 weeks, which is fantastic. Every time the patient comes back, the really neat thing about the software is that you have the capability of showing them where they started, how far they've come along. And the really neat thing is, the one thing I love about the 4.0 software and the Henry Schein aligners is that you can actually see how much they've progressed throughout their treatment, and they can see it, which is just huge. So when they're coming in to pick up new aligners and they're like, "Oh, Dr. Chorak, I want to see where I started, where I'm at," and they see that, and then they also see their aligner, and they're like, a lot of times patients will keep their aligner, so they'll keep number 1 and they'll keep number 12, and they go, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe that I started here and now I'm here." So it's great to show them that, and great to kind of get them involved in their treatment. I mean, I think that's, you get the most compliant patients when they get, 100% involved in their treatment. Incorporating Studio 4.0, the really nice thing is my team, when they come in, they will bring up the case review for the patient, and they can walk the patient through and show them where they started and where they're ending, so they have a kind of a fresh picture in their mind to show how much they progress. So they take a very, very active role in kind of creating that experience for the patients as well.